Nana. This is what's new. I'm bringing you all the info that you miss on social media, what is trending, what are people saying, and what your favorite stars are up to. This is what's new with me, Nana. Let's kick off like this. So Kwame, you shared new photos and captioned the photos Labadi Beach. I don't know why Kwame is in US and he captioned his new photos, as you can see on the screen, Labadi Beach. Beautiful photos. I like Kwame. Kwame has really grown in the fashion world. You know, like Kwame has really grown in the fashion world. Like the way he's able to put the colors together now. I mean, the shorts works, everything works perfectly. I really like it. Moving on, Mr. Drew has a new song coming out called Case, featuring Strong Man and Sister. And let me tell you what's happening with the song. Listen, Mr. Drew, when he saw Sarkodie and Yvonne going back and forth, came to write, oh, from now onwards, we go put all our issues in music. Guess what? If you came to quote the tweet saying, isn't that what we've been doing all this time? Woo! That means Super by Ypee, the song Super by Ypee actually could be a real life story. I'm just saying. But anyway, you know Mr. Drew had an issue with Kewa. So in the song, which he previewed a little bit on his Instagram live, I heard a line. I can't play the song because of copyright, but I heard a line. Say, Papa, violence does not like people. Now people like violence. We don't like peace. We like violence. So when the song drops tomorrow, or when you get this video, I'm sure the song will be out by the time you watch this video. So, hey, Case featuring Sister Ypee and Strongman. Strongman is known to actually be able to dissect issues. You know, he had a beef with Medical and he was able to dissect the issue properly. So, I'm just saying, maybe Case is a reply to Kewa and the highly spiritual people. I don't know. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Moving on. So we all know what's happening. Yvonne and Sarkodie, back and forth. Before I tell you what's happening, I want you guys to follow us on Instagram. We have a new Instagram account. It's called OnePlay_Africa. Please, we lost our old account, so please follow us on our new account. So Sarkodie released a song called Try Me, an amazing song, one song that I really like. Now, in the song, this is the part I want us to look at in what's new. Listen to it. Sarkodie said in the song that he still does not believe it till now that Yvonne was pregnant. Believe me. He said in the song that he still does not believe that Yvonne was pregnant. Now, there's a media guy called Oli Salvador who pointed out a few inconsistencies in Yvonne Nelson's tweets against what was in her book. And when you juxtapose the two, right? You will understand where Sark was coming from with the whole, I still don't believe that you were pregnant till now. Because in the song, Sark said, I tried to give you a personal doctor and then you said no. But your friend has a better doctor. And if you know the code for some ladies in the world, they use that to trap boys. Some of them use it to collect money and things from boys. But Yvonne at the time didn't even need anything from Sarkodie. So I don't think Yvonne at the time was looking for anything from Sark because she didn't have to lie about anything. But in her own tweet, which has inconsistencies against what is happening in her book and what she's tweeting, it's making people doubt her and it's making people believe Sarkodie. One person who does not believe Sarkodie is Black Rasta. And Black Rasta on his show on 3FM called Sarkodie fake. Black Rasta said that Sarkodie is fake because Sarkodie 2 years ago. This is a very interesting case. Listen to this. Sarkodie 2 years ago. Listen.
They are not. And Sarkodie is one of those. No two ways about that. Now, if you have followed Sarkodie and you want to remove that veil from your eyes, you will know that this is a fake guy.
Yeah, and
it's true.
And I don't understand why he said fake guy. Listen to his reason.
Things I can say about Sarkodie. But for the fact that I would not have time to go through that, I'll just mention a couple of them.
Number one, listen to it carefully.
There was a time Sarkodie was seeking some finance to help a girl who was very sick.
Mm-hmm.
I think the amount involved
Was
about 10,000 Ghana cedis or something.
okay.
And this was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago, Sarkodie wanted people to pay 10,000. Okay.
And was asking people to donate to a cause of 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So that they
So-
would use that money
Okay.
to take care of a sick child who
Okay.
was in ICU. 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Let me pause it.
This is
Let me pause it here. Guys, Black Rasta is saying that 2 years ago, Sarkodie is fake because Sarkodie came on Twitter and came to ask, Sarkodie came to beg people to literally donate money to help a young girl in ICU. Bro, what is wrong with that? You see, this is why Sarkodie has been saying that 10 years in the industry, every time it is all about him. Let's do some logical reasoning, right? If Sarkodie pays the 10,000 and the girl is saved, what happens next? Must he always feed the family? If Sarkodie is able to raise, if Sarkodie has 1 million followers on Twitter and he's able to raise 1 cedi per person, he's able to raise 1 million Ghana cedi, isn't that better than having 10,000 Ghana cedi? And by the way, Black Rasta, Sark didn't need to come and tell us that he has paid the money before he was asking people to support. You guys find a way of making Sarkodie look like a very bad person, a devil. I am not Sarkodie's PR. I don't work for Sark. I don't even know Sarkodie. I'm just saying that logical reasoning wise, you are trying to prevent celebrities from coming out to tell their fans to support people who need help. That's what you are doing, Black Rasta. And it's not a good call. It's not. You're still watching What's New with me, and I already. Guys, follow us on our Instagram page. Please, on Instagram, please, OnePlay_Africa. Please follow us on Instagram, okay? Subscribe to the channel. Moving on, from Black Rastas unnecessarily calling Sarkodie fake because he has no point, which has nothing to do with the Yvonne story. Bisa Kdei is also hot. Now, 2 things happened to Bisa Kdei. Now, the first thing that happened to Bisa Kdei was he spoke about the Sarkodie song, Try Me. What was Bisa's crime? Guys, Bisa's crime was that he said he has listened to the song Try Me 10 times. And fans descend on Bisa Kdei on Twitter and it's crazy. Listen, Bisa is trying to just admire a lyricist's work. It has nothing to do with what Yvonne is saying, what Sarkodie is saying. If you are a critical critic, you will appreciate the wording of Try Me. Bro, don't joke. Don't lie. Trust me, I will not be surprised that Try Me will become one of the biggest songs in Ghana in the few weeks. Probably will disturb Vero. Probably will disturb Vero by Calvin Boy, right? Probably will disturb Terminator by Kim Promise. The song is good. And I've seen the comments on social media saying, oh, the beat is not for him, the beat. Sarkodie in his old beef with Manifest said, in Kaminkobo beats, if I may reply with this, he won't do that. I mean, think about it for a reason, for a minute, guy. If you were Sarkodie, will you spend 10,000 to go and play a fresh, come on, boss. I understand you guys. You guys forget that there's also sampling in music. So what's wrong with him sample a song? You know, and the production is good because you see the keys sounds like a warning, like pam pam pam, like it's like a warning coming to you. Now, fans descend on Bisa Kdei, and one fan who I think is a huge Bisa fan is very disappointed with Bisa. And the fan is saying that I thought. Let me read what the fan said. Okay, so Bisa saw a fan. And the fan released a photo of Bisa and Becca. We all know the story of Bisa and Becca, right? I mean, they had so many hit songs. And there was a rumor that Bisa was dating Becca at the time. So the fan was just making a fan post that said, you for approach Becca now before she go release her book. Then Bisa came replying that leave Becca alone, let her enjoy her life. Ah, that's cute, isn't it? That's so nice of Bisa. It's really cool of Bisa though, right? But I don't understand why people were trying to bring in the whole Becca and Bisa thing. Should we go into it? Was it just like a rumor, or there was something involved? I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. But away from that, Ypee is also talking about the whole Sarkodie Yvonne Nelson thing, and then Ypee got fans angry. I want to find the Ypee tweet so I can tell you guys. Ypee said, "The brotherhood is part of the landlord." I don't understand this tweet. Guys, you're watching What's New with me, Nanaya. Just in case you just tuned in on YouTube, you're watching What's New with me, Nanaya. Listen, Ypee is saying that the brotherhood is part of the landlord. I don't know what it means. Is the brotherhood part of Sarkodie because he's saying he asked Yvonne to keep the baby? Or the brotherhood is part of Sarkodie because he's fighting with the lady as perceived by people? Or the brotherhood is part of Sarkodie because Sarkodie is actually calling a lady a street girl? So which part is the brotherhood part of? These are comments that you guys shouldn't make, because you see, in as much as Sark is trying to clear his name and trying to make sure that he doesn't lose anything fan-wise, he doesn't lose his respect in the industry or in the country, we shouldn't also abuse that opportunity and write certain things. What is the brotherhood proud of? Have you also heard Ypee? Have you heard a school of thought that said that Sarkodie knew Yvonne was called, quote unquote, a street girl, but also had sex with her raw? So what are you saying? I understand. Everybody makes mistakes. Listen, I'm not, I'm not a saint. These things, we should try and avoid them. Before I go, let me tell you what's happening. The biggest news right now in Ghana is that people are pulling receipts. People are saying that, if you check my old show on Filler, I did tell you guys that in 2010, 18.com published a story, Sarkodie's New Love. We have 10 copies, guys, 10 copies. You need to grab and listen. In that story, written by myself, thank you, you're welcome. In 2010, I did say that at the time, Sarkodie was linked to Akon's convict. Listen to me carefully. They are received in 2010, Busta Rhymes was in Ghana. So on my first page, the image you see Sarkodie, the image of Sarkodie that you see was the time Sarkodie was rapping with Dr. Crime, who was then holding a clock. So if Yvonne Nelson in her book comes to say that in 2010, Sark didn't know if he was going to blow or not, there is a question mark. That's why people are saying that there's an inconsistency with Yvonne Nelson's conversation, because in 2010, Google it, I think Sarkodie had won 5 awards at the Ghana Music Awards. Google it and come back to me and let me know. In 2010, Sark had won 5 awards: Discovery of the Year, Artist of the Year. I think Sark was one of the artists that won New Artist and Artist of the Year in 2010. Also, Baby was the biggest song in Ghana at the time. And if Sark was not big, Yvonne wouldn't have put in Sark on her glaucoma song. Do you get the inconsistency that's in the conversation? I mean, I can be wrong. I mean, I've done my check, but I can still be wrong because I'm not above the law. But I'm just saying, the Sarkodie performing at the Busta Rhymes event was live on Metro TV at the time. Anyway, let's wrap up. This is what's new with me. This is what's new. This is what's happening in the industry. I'm telling you what's new. Pappy Kojo just made Sarkodie's song "Try Me" #1 in the world. No capping, bro. Pappy released the "Try Me" challenge and it's trending everywhere. Hey, Sarkodie, you are welcome. Sarkodie's "Try Me" is #1 on YouTube Music right now. It's streaming on YouTube Music. Is #1 right now. #1 streaming on YouTube Music right now, because Pappy made a video. Pappy made a video of him dancing to the song. But there's a comment I saw with the video and it just triggered me. Like, I have to tell you guys, this is what's new, right? Listen, somebody quoted Pappy's video and said, the girl Pappy is dancing with has not responded to someone's good morning text, but she's dancing with Pappy Kojo. Hey, boys, they bleed. I didn't say it. Believe me, I didn't. Believe me, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Okay? So if you are the guy who sent the message to the girl Pappy was dancing with, bro, you have to wait small. I know that you are filming in your house, but bro, if you wait small, that's what's happening in the entertainment industry. Sarkodie released a song called Try Me. Yvonne Nelson went on Twitter to reply. There's a lot of inconsistencies in her reply. Sarkodie says that he has actually bought a copy of the book and he's about to dive in. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Captain Planet, who also made a comment about the whole Yvonne and Sarkodie thing by saying that police should arrest Pappy Kojo because he's making, a video of the whole fun of the whole situation with a video. Bisa was also, lashed a bit for saying that he has listened to the song 10 times. Black Rasta's unnecessary attack on Sarkodie, to be very fair, as well. Also, receipts pulled out for Sarkodie because in 2010, there's a belief that Sark was linked to Akon in 2010. In 2010, Sark had performed with on the Basta Rhymes show held in Ghana with D-Crime holding a clock, rapping. Also in 2010, there's also a conversation that Sark had won 5 awards. So if Yvonne Nelson has said that there was no prospect of Sark becoming #1 or becoming huge, there's a question mark. That's what's happening in the industry. I'll see you guys on the flip side.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.
Thank you for watching OnePlay Africa on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to our channel for more.